What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today in the world of indie games, we're going to be checking out a dungeon crawling RPG that I've heard very good things about called Hark the Ghoul. Right now, this is sitting as a demo on Steam, and it doesn't have that many reviews, but word of it kind of echoed through the ether, as it tends to do. When you do this job for a long time, you're around a lot of people, and just these little whispers start to come through about games that are looking incredibly promising down the pipeline, and so I don't really have to hunt them down like I used to when I was a lot younger. Like, it was a lot more staring at lists when I was a much younger man. Now that I'm older, I find that you just hear things through various Twitter feeds and everything else you've accumulated over the last decade or so. And Hark the Ghoul, everybody is saying good things about this demo. They're saying it's what would happen if you crossed, oh, I don't know, something like Kingsfield with Bloodborne or with Lunacid, I think, in there. And that's a very, very good thing to hear because all three of those games are rad as hell. So I figured today we would hang out for about 30 minutes. We're gonna play this demo during that 30 minutes. I'll do my best to give you my first impressions of what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, what I'm liking, what I'm not liking as we play on through it. And hopefully by the end you can make a decision as to whether or not you want this to go on your wish list. So without further ado, if you want to get this game, demo's publicly available. Anybody can play this. It's slated for finalized release in 2026. I think. It's this year. So late, I said that in a weird way. I don't know why I said that in a weird way. I just woke up. So I don't think my communication centers are firing properly yet. But it's coming out this year. You can also find a bunch of other Nerd Castle links down there just in case you wanted to give them the old saucy, spicy click. But let's go ahead and start off a new game and see if we have fun with it. Well, I mean, we're like 1 minute in right now, and we've already committed manslaughter if that was our character. I don't know if it was. This lady was kind of just walking past the violence. Whatever that crystallized thing is, I don't know, it looked like a big old honey cube. I like honey as much as anybody else. Oh, I don't know, my background as a bounty hunter? That is factually one of the most badass jobs you could possibly have. Not nowadays with like the cringe Dog the Bounty Hunter guys, but my ancestors were like bailiffs way back in the day where it was their job to hunt down criminals in ye olde Scotland in like the 1600s. Kind of like a bounty hunter. I don't know, somebody's got some paperwork on their heads. You just go track them down and drag them back. It's a sick job title, dude. If you put that right there on your tax paperwork that you're a bounty hunter, I'd take notice of that if I was processing it. We can be bourgeois. We can be a scholar. We can be a militiaman. We can be a prisoner. We can be an outsider. We can be a deep denizen, which I don't know, dude. It looks like his skin's rotting off right there. We can be part of the Mechanicus down here. Your body bears no familiar mark and none can say what people you belong to. Your end came long ago and your place in history is lost. Well, I'm sort of in between bounty hunter and this guy with the hood. Being inside of a hood just increases your badassery by several grades, in my opinion, aesthetically. I'm gonna go with the guy inside the hood. That's what I'm gonna do. We'll be splatty over here. Our prized possession is a barrel lid. I don't know if I want that. We've got an amber twig. We can shoot magic projectiles. The impetus corporis, an incantation that propels the caster horizontally in whatever direction they move in. Untrained practitioners frequently find themselves plummeting from great heights. A little Morrowind reference right there. Mens Lavari, an incantation that telekinetically lifts and hurls nearby objects at enemies. The soul fertilizer, a pile of human remains filled with energy. Okay. An invigorating broth. Let's go with the men's Lavari. Throwing big rocks and things at people a la Magneto does sound like the kind of thing that I could get down with. It seems like it would provide ample opportunities for aura farming, where I could just sit there in my jail cell and like levitate rocks in an orbit around myself and make them do intricate dances in the air while monologuing, you know? You gotta think about the aura. Always cultivate the aura. I believe that I have been birthed into whatever this, it's like lava nectar. I don't know. It looks like it probably tastes pretty good, in all fairness, if 1,000 years worth of guys hadn't been dropped into it, thus creating a long-term stew of like man flesh, sweat, and birth goop, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't look so delicious. I'm walking it back. No longer am I interested in that experience. Ye oldie tutorial, teaching me what I can and cannot do. Are these crates interactable? The quarantined laboratory. What is that right there? Can I read it? The Chamber of Awakening. Makes sense. Alright, what is this thing? Interact with the sapling. I can feed it, I can pass time, or I can save and continue. Okay, let's save and continue since I don't have anything that interacts with it just yet. I don't think I have an implement that will break that right there. How does the men's Lavari work? Well, there's nothing inside my inventory right now, so maybe we didn't start out with it. Hold up, what was that right there? Interesting. I can like, oh, you can like super jump by kicking off the ground with your kick attack. Okay, so they're gonna have like a might and magic thing going on in this game too. Like a dark messiah thing going on. Shift to kick, yeah, that was the plan. Okay, so like, can I kick at an angle? It looks like I can actually. There we go. Well, allow me to get up this ledge right here. So, ooh, there's stuff over there, though, too. What is that? I thought that shift would make me, like, sprint or something. It does not. Pick up the grenade. A powerful but sensitive explosive implement that you can throw. Handle with care. All right, well, you never know when you're going to need to blow something up, I guess. You got to kind of, like, time it to do the super jump, though, because there's, like, a wind-up on the kick. So there's definitely going to be a skill cap on this game. Can I kick that thing? Is that gonna hurt it? I don't know if I'm hurting it, but I am keeping it away from myself. I don't know if this is a situation where I should just hand grenade him and be done with it. Okay, yeah, we hand grenaded him and we were done with it. Now I no longer have a hand grenade. You can't have your hand grenade and eat it too, or throw it too. What's that? Pick up the revivifying bark. Consume to regain lost health. Okay, I still want to know what was bad. Oh, I should have thrown the grenade at the dirt planks over there, dude. That would have been what a smart person did. Wait, did that blow up there? Is there like an item? Hold up, it looks like there is. What is that? What did I just get? Nectar. Okay, so the environments are destructible too, and there's like coins laying on the ground. Huh. I can't break those with just my foot, so I think we're gonna have to wait till I have a weapon or something. This being a Bloodborne or like Dark Souls inspired dungeon crawler, I'm willing to bet there's probably gonna be a weapon up ahead somewhere if we're just like careful about this. With that guy right there, can I like kick barrels into him? Or can I kick him off the edge? Yeah, there we go. Get kicked off the ledge, dork. Yeah. Have your life force flow on out of your body. That's what you get for standing and gazing upon the abyss. For when you gaze upon the abyss, there's a strong chance I might prank you and kick you into it. I think that's a lesser known quote from Nietzsche. Okay, so down here it does look like there's a sword or something inside this body. The Bone Sword. Barely a weapon. It's infused with the same eerie blood that runs through your veins. Well, I mean, as long as we got something we can smack with. Hey, let's go see what was behind that boarded up door, because I was curious about this the whole time. We've walked all the way down here. Now I need to know. My curiosity needs to be slaked. So you can break the crates, and you can also break open these cocoons. There's stuff inside of them. This seems to be a very highly interactable game thus far, and I'm here for it. When it comes to games like this, I always feel like they should very heavily lean in the direction of an immersive sim, and it seems like this game is going for that right now. As of yet, it's been kind of rare that I haven't been able to, like, break something open, move something around, or get some kind of loot out of every object in the game. You can just kind of swing away, and there's tons of silver and coin and all kinds of things in here. When we come across a shop, I'm trying to be ready. That way I can get myself that dungeon Maserati that I always wanted. Then again, I suppose the downside to that is you might be able to afford the Maserati, but can you afford the Maserati maintenance? That's the real question you have to answer. All right, so that got broken open, and it looks like this is going to be one of the things right here that we could have started out with in order to fertilize the tree. All right, sounds good. What else we got going on in here? There's something over there that's glowing. Can I break all this open? Yeah, let's break all that open. Where does this go? The path to the surface. Do I want to go to the... Oh my god. Okay, yep. Don't like you. Okay, it's down. Nothing but XP to me. Let's break the... Oh, it fell out of there. Okay, that's where it came from. I was gonna say, dude, I could swear up and down and probably left and right, all the cardinal directions, really, that... What is this guy gonna do? A failed ghoul. Okay. Ow! He spitted it on me. Kick him back. Yeah, there we go. Knock him out of the way and take him out. Up this way. I'm also feeling like a little bit of dread delusion inside of here with like the visual design. A dose of melted amber. Inject this to regain your inner sap. Okay. There's a flying thing over there. It's carrying some kind of blood pustule thing that I'm almost positive it's going to throw at me. And it's going to explode or something somehow. Let's just maneuver around him. And with this guy over here, can I just like, ow. Well, I keep hitting the F key to kick, and unfortunately the F key doth not kick. But that right there, I gotta get used to shift being my kick key. That's what's throwing me off. Do I get my XP for that guy? Because he fell a long way. If he somehow miraculously survived that, I'd be shocked. Oh, he's back. Wait, what? Go off the... Oh my god, he tried to dive back. He had skills. There we go. Now he's dead. I never saw an XP confirmation that the guy had actually died. I don't know if that was a bug or if he just somehow managed to get his way back up. Not sure what the traversal methods look like of the enemies in this game. We got another one over here. Can I sneak? Oh, there's two of them. Okay. Well, let's be careful about this. We'll get him first. That guy shoots the thing at me. I'm just going to play it safe for now. We'll get like 1 or 2 love taps off each time we square away with him. It looks like circle strafing works pretty good here, so I'm going to keep circle strafing as well. He has been disintegrated by my nectar blade. And we also have another revivifying bark right there, which I think is probably good. My health is not looking fantastically well arranged. Revivifying bark is now on my R key. That way I can heal up quickly on the fly if I need to. Let me get all my coins though, dude. There's one thing I know about myself in video games. It's that I'm greedy as hell. Which is odd because in real life, I'm not really a materialist. Never have been. Things don't make me happy. Let's see. Over here. Yeah, just knock you. Oh. There you go. You gotta kick open the chests. Ah, there's the Mens Lavari. I was wondering where it was at. Now I can incant the magics. I believe this belongs to you. Feel free to kick it open. Do I want to go to the surface or do I want to go in the other direction? I'm liking the choice they're giving me right now at the beginning. When it comes to the way that you get through the level, there are 2 valid directions that we can go in right now. And if you go in one direction, there's no guarantee going the other direction is still going to be open to us. I have decision paralysis. I guess we came all the way here. We might as well. These don't break or open, so I'm not going to concern myself with them for the moment. Break this open and just see what the surface looks like. Like, how bad is the surface right now? Okay, there's rats everywhere. What does the sign say? Keep out. Gotcha. Break that open. It looks like we've got a guy back here. So we'll try to take him out without taking a bunch of damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, or I can take damage on the first hit. That's fine. That's cool by me. There we go. He's down. Let's use a revivifying bark. It's not bad. It gave us a little bit of health back. And if it drops freely from consumable crates like these, chances are we'll probably get more of it, so why panic or worry? about saving them for later. Yeah, there's a syringe right there. So it seems like we get consumables out of the boxes from time to time. Okay. Nothing in there. What do these say? Well, they're not interactable. I think I can kick that over to there, though. The Clergerac streets. Once I hop over this thing, we're done. Like, there's no going anywhere else once we hop over this thing. Oh, well. Sometimes you gotta make decisions. Choices make champions. Oh, and we got a gun. Yup. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Okay. All right. A pirate's life for me, indeed. Yo ho. Doggy? Bark. Well. Bark back? Watson doesn't seem impressed. Okay, so I gotta get better at barking before Watson's gonna take me seriously. Amber. Hey, you. Come here a second. You're a gnarly fella, ain't you? What happened? Actually, forget it. Weird's the new normal in Clergerac. So, you got some coin? Because I need coin. I need to buy me some sweet, sparkly amber. Want to check my stash? Okay. Yeah, I'll take a look. One shop coming right up. So, we've only got $100 right now. I'm going to buy another revivifying bark. Just in case. And then we've got reloads for our pistol. I'm going to buy one of those. Next time, bring a little extra. Yeah, we do big business here. What's amber? Been ages since my last lick of the orange. Since the cops snatched up my stock for my own good, I haven't found squat. If I can't scrape enough coin, I'll sneak back to the rift. You look like you can handle yourself. Bring me a nice fat chunk of amber and I'll make it worth your while. Real silver, the real deal. Okay. I will keep that in mind. Are any of these doors interactable? Like, go bother someone else. I do like that somebody tells you to stop banging on the door when you hit the door. That's a nice little clever arrangement right there. Does this go somewhere? I bet you it does. Yup. What's in there? Just money? Ooh, we got ourselves a little secret-y secret area on this side. With hand grenades? That's the best kind of secret. I've never got to throw a hand grenade, but I bet it's awesome. That's the feeling that I get. That's the impression, is that throwing a grenade is rad as hell. I had a buddy that was in the army, and he got to fire one of those, like, big law rocket launchers, like one of the like lock-on ones, dude. He said it was like a highlighting moment of his life, getting to fire the giant ridiculous rocket. Let's see, down over here. All right, so we can go down that way, or we can start moving in this direction. Am I gonna need that crate at some point? Oh, it looks like we could have climbed up from elsewhere. So we've got the guy right there that bashed the guy over the head with the shovel when we first got here, but it looks like he's just a generic bad guy, because there's another one down the street. I don't know if this is going to be like a loot back that helps us out. It also looks like we can get after the rooftops over on that side. Loving the exploration, man. Like, all the options here for the player to get through the level, these are the things that I enjoy very, very much inside of a video game. Let's break these open to get some more silver now that we know that the little shop guy has all kinds of useful stuff. We do take fall damage, so that's going to be something to keep in mind. Nothing back behind the cart. Does this take me back to the central square? Oh, there's a guy shoot. I'm going to shoot back. You don't know me like that. Ow! Okay, he knows me a little bit. Militiaman's down, though. Let me eat one of my barks real quick. There we go. Perfect. Then I'm going to go back to harvesting all my silver over here from all the receptacles. The gun seems to clack pretty good. So once you got the firearm, you can actually put some damage on these dudes if you want to from a distance. I will take the sap syringe. Oh, there's like a little crawl space right there too. Okay, well, let me find my way back to the shop very rapidly so that I at least know where I am. I'd like to have a mental picture in my head of the layout of this place so that I know where things go, where they end up, where the terminus is at, the termini are at, I suppose. Another revivifying bark. But I like to know the layout from like a top-down perspective. and we did just hop over a whole bunch of walls. Save me, oh Lord. Well, I'm just gonna, like, get at these dudes. One down. I'm not crazy interested in fighting this many enemies. Ow. Maybe I gotta kick them while they're in that animation. Maybe that's what's gotta happen. They did give me a nice bit of cleave right there, though, while I was hitting those dudes. Another bark! It's not like they're rare. Like, they're all over the place, so chances are I'm probably gonna get another one pretty shortly anyways. Okay, a little bit of silver inside of there. Almost like a Hollow Knight vibe to the game as well that they've got going on. Confession to all of you, I don't like Metroidvanias, so I never played Hollow Knight. I don't find Metroidvanias to be like an engaging, entertaining genre. I am of the opinion that the best one was made like 20 years ago. Symphony of the Night, and I don't know, dude. Iterating on it feels kind of pointless. The best one already exists. That's probably a controversial opinion. I'm probably going to get raked over the coals, but you know what? I accept that. We'll go ahead and cut that open right there. Don't need that because I haven't been casting any magic. None of those barrels look like they get me anywhere. Let's open this maybe. Okay. Hello, little bug folk. Name's Heiners, the finest smith in this dump of a city. I love weapons more than you can imagine. Got kicked out of mine workshop by your bug buddies. Left mine tools behind und meine Zwiebel. Since your ghoulish friends tossed me out to go fetch mine tools for me, yeah? Okay, yeah, I can do that. I need the tools for that, moron. If you want me to tinker with your stuff, go find them. I left them in mine workshop where your bug buddies made me skedaddle. Okay, the red brick building at the end of the street. I can handle that. There's gonna be a boss or some shit over there, though, I'm telling you right now. They're not just gonna let me unlock a mechanic like that without there being a gunpowder pouch? Yeah, I want that. Gunpowder pouch? Can I reload real fast? Yeah, reload my gun. There we go. Oh, I only get half bullets for one pouch? I thought I was gonna get a full reload. That is something that I'm gonna have to remember. All right. Well, hey, another gunpowder pouch. Nice. Those were expensive. Oh, he was right around the corner from this little dude over here. Okay, so we know where things are going, but I haven't saved in like a million years. Pretty much this entire video, so let me go and save real fast. Oh, who are you? Hello, little critter. So this is what a real ghoul looks like. Not human, but not quite a sibling either. To think your body would be the one to succeed. How ironic. Perhaps this is retribution. You're welcome to stop by the sapling. I planted it for your sake after all. Who are you? Don't you remember me? It was I who reanimated you and lent you strength. Although we look similar, little critter, you and I are quite different. Your raw potential far exceeds my abilities. Please do come to me for advice. Who am I? It's only natural that your memory's hazy after your rebirth. You, poor child, have already died once. Most likely you were a victim of this world's terrible upheaval. I carried your body to my laboratory along with those of a few other departed souls. I had hoped to create a being with limitless potential. Most failed, but you, it looks like, are special. This is your very purpose, little critter. Guidance? You see the citadel from here yet? Its demented ruler would set the heavens aflame and scour us all. I would have you enter the dwelling and cast him down. However, you're still weak. In order for you to fulfill your purpose, little critter, you need to head downwards. In the deepest depths of Clergerac, your path will become clear. I'll await you there, down beneath. Until you find me in the flesh once again, always strive to reach deeper. Okay. I will interact with the sapling. I will fertilize the sapling. I don't know what that does for me. Oh, look at that. It grew up a little bit. Okay, so did I only upgrade this one, or did I upgrade all of them? Are they connected through blood roots that are embedded in the ground or something? Flowers. Oh, this is the level up area. All right, so the tree gets bigger and you get access to more things as you feed the sapling. We don't have enough skill points to do anything just yet, but I am interested in figuring out what was inside that little alcove we found over here. I don't know if there's like a sprint, but I wish there was a sprint. There's also a path back this way that we didn't check out. And me, just my inherent need to be thorough. I'm gonna check it. Hey, buddy. Ow! Okay. All right. Come over here. Oh, no. Yeah, get blowed up. That one's got a knife. I don't like... Oh, Jesus, get away from me. Knife-wielding maniac. Ow. Okay, yep, they hurt like hell. That's what I learned. I got nectar +1. Can I have, like, stab wounds -1? That's what I would prefer to have right now. I don't need the syringe. I haven't even tried my magic out yet. Okay, well, we'll figure out how that works, like, I think on the next enemy pack, possibly. These guys over here seem tough, though. Give me my... Yeah, let me get my revivifying bark real fast. Blow him up straight off the rip. I do have to lead him a little bit, though. We don't have no hit scan working for us right now. I may not be high enough level for this. I don't know if you noticed, but I definitely noticed. What's that? A zealot's eye, a squishy orb that burns your palm. It can be thrown. Okay, so with these guys over here, they're hitting really hard, and we're getting like a full level up for every single one that we kill. This may be an avenue we want to come back to later once we're a little bit stronger. There's another path down this way, though. Let me actually reload my gun real quick. It does look like I've been here, because... Oh, it's up top. Okay, so there's a loot back right here. Fantastic. I'm going to go buy some more gunpowder real quick, and then we'll get back to our adventures. The enemies don't come back when you go to the sapling, so I think we only get the one clear of the game, which means it's actually really in our benefit to be thorough, get through this game, and find everything that we possibly can, since we don't have to do like the same clearing of the road that we've been on the entire time thing that you've got to do in Dark Souls. Let's see where this comes out. I've tried to look at keybinds, but it doesn't look like the game actually has the keybinds available to the player. There's a couple of ghouls down here. I'll see what I can accomplish, but being trapped in a hallway with them does not feel like an enormously intelligent idea. Just keep backing up. It looks like they don't attack if you stay inside of like a dead zone window. Yeah, it looks like there's like a window where you can hit them, but they don't trigger any... Ow, okay. Well, I was going to say it looks like there's a window where you can smack them and they don't really light off any attacks. I do have enough stuff for a level up right now. Let me get a revivifying bark ready to go just in case I get tagged again. Break all that stuff open. Big coins. Yeah, big coins, big money, big prizes. Oh, I thought I was hitting the rats. I'm hitting the horse. Just beating that dead horse. That's the name of my career, baby. I've been doing that since 2012. That's the name of the game around these parts. It's down this way. Darker and darker, huh? Okay, yeah, it was a dirty little trick you just tried to pull off. Okay, I can use all the XP I can get because all the stuff on the tree seem to be pretty useful, like snappier kicks, higher jumps, all that kind of stuff. So I am on board with it. I will take the gunpowder, and I will take all of this loose assorted cash as well. Never know when we're going to have to resupply on our way out of here. Okay, yeah, we kind of got problems over here. I think we can handle them, though. And you, stop that shit. I'm putting you on notice. Then I am not here for your shenanigans. There was nowhere to go. There was nowhere to flee. Delicious tree bark. Heal me with your barky goodness. With your pleasant texture. What are you? Like a poison cloud critter? Oh, it's just an environmental hazard. Okay, so I could have unleashed... Yeah, I haven't even thought about my grenades this entire time. I should probably think about those a little bit better. You know what? Throw one out right now. Extract harvested, 25 health. Oh, those things give me health? Dude, I thought the cloud was poison. It's not poison. It gives you an HP buff permanently. Oh my god. Oh my god, there was that one down in the tunnels that was over on the pipe. Now I gotta go back and get it because 50 health is no joke, dude. That's a massive increase over where I'm at. Does that open? I don't think that opens. I think we gotta find a trigger or something to get that to open. Alright. Reload my gun real quick before I come around this corner because it seems like there's gonna be hostiles. You know what? Throw the eyeball at that thing. Nice. Burned his ass to death. Nope, not playing that game with you. Not even slightly. Starting to get a feel for when I should kick and make stuff happen, but it's a learning process. Let's get that down right there. Frankly, I think the buckler probably would have been helpful in all fairness to allow me to block some of the attacks that you can't seem to get out of the way of fast enough. That guy's shooting at me. Got him. All right, 150 more XP. Get into there, get ourselves a tad more cash. There is a weapon on that vendor that I could pick up that I haven't done yet. That doesn't open. Wonder if I can blow it open with this thing. If I push that over there, can I blow that gate open? No. The answer to that question is no. But it was worth a try. Like, you might as well give it a go. You don't know, and now I know. And knowing is half the battle, according to the Joes that GI. Where's this coming out? Somewhere else in the streets. We've got one of the diggers over there, like one of the grave guys. Lots and lots of dead bodies. Maybe put a little smoke on him. Back up. Back up. Ow. Okay, back up again. There we go. We dropped him. Curse you, monster. Well, how do you know I'm the monster? You're the one out here. You're trying to dig a puddle with a shovel, bro. What's wrong with you? That's not even the right implement for trying to clean up the streets. I'm not going to be besmirched by a guy that tries to clean up a puddle with a shovel, all right? Maybe if I had like a way higher jump. Yeah, I can't jump that high yet, so we're gonna have to wait on that one. What do we have over here? Gunpowder? I definitely like gunpowder. Oh, and then that was right up around that corner. Okay, well that's good because that means it's time for me to level up. What flowers can I buy? So your leaps have greater thrust. Your torso has an additional storage cavity, letting you carry more of the consumables. Each joint in your arms is ridged and grooved, increasing rotational speed generated by your ligaments. So I attack faster. The ammo gland, which gives us a chance to save one of our bullets while we're going through. Or we can drink the enemy's blood to get more mana back. I'm going to go with ammo conservation for right now. Let's grow that one. I haven't found any of the other things that feed the sapling. I wonder if passing time is what makes the mobs go back, in case you feel like you want to like grind or level or whatever else. I bet you it does. Cannot open from that side. Well, damn, this is Hark the Ghoul. I like it very, very much so far. In fact, I go so far as to say this is an insta-buy for me when it comes out. I'm digging what they're playing around with right here. It's equal parts Lunacid, King's Field. It's definitely got Bloodborne, Dark Souls inside of there. What is that guy? Okay, that guy's not hostile, and hopefully he doesn't mind that I shot him. It's got great art design. It feels good. I don't really have any complaints here. The exploration has been valid and also rewarded. This is a pretty sick little game. Keep an eye on it. My name is Splattercat. I sift through the pile to find what's worthwhile in the world of indie games every single day so that you don't have to. Today up on the chopping block, we were playing around with Hark the Ghoul. Tomorrow we'll play around with something else. Thanks for spending your time with me, and that's all I got for you, folks. Goodbye.